Hello again, everyone. This is American Idioms, Part 31. This is the 31st video in my American Idiom series, and like the others, I will present 5 idioms to you, numbered 151 to 155. But first, I'll give you the chance to guess their meanings. Then, I'll explain each of them to you using additional examples to help you to understand them better. So, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Number 151, the black market. And the example is, during the war, medicine was very hard to get, so many people had to buy it on the black market. Can you guess the meaning? The answer here is A, a system where items are bought illegally, and that's what the black market is. It's a place where people can buy things very, very cheap because they're usually stolen, or let's say that the person doesn't want to pay tax on them or something like that. And in our example, it was during a war time, and I guess the government or regular stores couldn't get medicine, so people had to rely on buying it through the black market. Here's another example. My friend Marty never buys his watches in a regular store. He always looks for deals on them on the black market. So this is kind of a usual thing where someone looks for a deal. Maybe it's stolen. It's on the black market. It's not legitimate. It's not legal. It's not a regular store. So this is what this person did in the example. They went to the black market to get a deal. All right. Number 152, blow a fuse. And the example is, my dad blew a fuse after he discovered that I had put a dent in his new car. Can you guess the meaning? The answer here is B, to become very upset and lose your temper, and that's what happened in our example. The person's dad was very upset and lost his temper when he found out that his son or his daughter had put a dent in his new car. So that's what it means to blow a fuse. Here's another example. Our boss blew a fuse when he realized that we were 1 week behind schedule on the production of our new software programs. In this case, the person's boss was very angry, and he lost his temper when he found out again that they were behind schedule. All right, so to blow a fuse means to be very angry and to lose your temper. All right, number 153, break the bank. And the example is, my Uncle Joe really broke the bank when he purchased his new truck. Can you guess the meaning? The answer here is C, to pay for something that costs too much. And that's what you do when you break the bank. You pay for something that costs too much or a lot of money. And that's what happened in our example. The person's Uncle Joe paid too much for his new truck. He broke the bank when he bought it. Here's another example. My wife and I want to go on vacation this year, but we don't want to break the bank doing it. All right. Same kind of a situation where somebody's paying too much or they don't want to. Person and his wife, they do not want to pay too much for their vacation. They don't want to break the bank. So that's what it means. Got it? All right. Number 154, cast iron stomach. And the example is, my brother has a cast iron stomach and can eat some really spicy food, which never affects him in the least. Can you guess the meaning? Did you guess B, the ability to eat foods that others may find unusual or unpalatable? If you did, you are correct. And that's what it means to have a cast iron stomach. So cast iron is strong. And if your stomach is like that, figuratively, it can take anything without being injured. And that's really what it means. Like in our example, the person's brother could eat spicy food and not even be bothered by that. Okay, that's what it means to have a cast iron stomach. Here's another example. When I was young, I had a cast iron stomach, but now I really have to watch what I eat or I'll get sick. I made this example up because it's just like me. When I was young, I could eat anything and really not feel it, but now I'm older, so I feel everything I eat. I really have to watch what I eat. I don't have a cast iron stomach like I did when I was younger. Okay, and that's what it means. All right, our final idiom, number 155, play catch up. And the example is, I was sick for the first week of the new semester at school, and I've been playing catch up with my studies ever since I got back. Can you guess the meaning? The answer here is C, to try to reach the same level of accomplishment as others. And we can see how this is used in our example. The person had missed the first week at school and was trying to reach the same level of accomplishment as the other students, where everybody else was in his or her classes. All right. So they were playing catch up. They were trying to get even with everybody or up to date with everyone. Here's another example. We had a lot of problems training our new employees, so we are unable to use them on the new project as expected. This means that we will be playing catch up on all new orders this month. This is a good example of being behind, as we say. So if you get behind, you have to catch up to either a deadline, or think about a race. If you fall behind in a race, you're behind the leader, you want to catch up to them. That's how we use it also with a phrasal verb. But here, to play catch up means to get up to that level where you're expected to be. In this case, because of their deadlines probably at work with their project. Got it? That's all for this video. Thanks again for subscribing, and if you don't keep on practicing, I'm gonna blow a fuse. All right, see you next time.